Do you feel that feeler, Jeffrey?
I feel it deep down.
How deep?
In my nutsack.
Jesus fuck.
Right off the bat. First show back.
How deep is the nutsack, Jeff? That is the real question.
I mean, it's as deep as you want it to be.
Can you go elbow deep?
Shoulder.
So, Jesus, fuck me, dude. Yep. Jeff's back, guys. So how'd everything go?
Not bad. It's been a crazy last couple of weeks. So,
yeah,
dealing with rehabbing a senior dog from surgery. That schedule keeps changing. I finally finished it, so I'm now fully a male.
Jesus fuck.
That's why my nutsack is so deep.
That's fair. That does make sense. I mean, if anything was going to help that one, I mean, that would be it. Oh. So,
that and the wife having to go to get a procedure done, then go to the ER and be told that she's fine. You know, it's been crazy, but things are leveling out now, so I think we're good.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah.
So I do have to ask, since this is your first time back in a few days now, did you get an opportunity to watch the last couple episodes or no?
No, I wanted to, and I just did not have the opportunity.
It might have been for the best.
I think I'm going to, though, just so I can kind of give my thoughts next week. I feel like I owe it to everybody since I haven't been here to,
I mean, if there was, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you probably owe everybody.
I mean, to be fair.
I am happy you're back. So welcome back.
Jeff. I'm happy to be back. I really am.
Well,
oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot to turn my light on.
I didn't even notice it, to be honest with you. So I guess we should probably jump into this episode. The Tale of the Unexpected Visitor.
Unexpected Visitor.
So, we can go through some of the cast here. We got Jeff's dad, who is Pierre LeBlanc.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I actually said that correctly.
You did.
He was in another episode too. It looks like this guy's actually done quite a bit of shit. Honestly, I mean, quite a bit of bullshit. There's a lot of French shit in here. I'm trying to see, there's a X-Men: Days of Future Past. That movie had so many extras after seeing all these names on there, dude. It's kind of fucking insane.
He was the French TV reporter.
Yeah, I know. I know. He was in the TV movie One Dead Indian. He was in The Day After Tomorrow as the international reporter.
There's a theme I'm starting to pick up on here.
In Mambo Italiano, he was the Italian psychiatrist. Talk about typecasts like a motherfucker. I'm not really seeing anything really that great in here. He did 2 episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, and
For
looking at
Love
the
Alone,
images,
the Ivana Trump story.
he was in that one. I think it was the aliens with doing the toy store thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't remember the title of the episode, but
Yeah.
go back. You guys can find it.
Yeah, exactly. But dude, for being in like 80 something things, dude, you would think something would stick out. Oh, he was in The Covenant.
Really?
Yeah, he was.
What kind of reporter did he play in that?
Probably French. No, he's Mr. Waugh. Waugh, Waugh. Huh. Anyways, we also have Charlie Hoffmeyer as Jeff, or what was he called?
Sherman.
Sherman. And for some reason, all right, there it goes. Here's an updated page. Okay. He was in The Village as the young security guard. He's in Father's Day, Black Hawk Down, Would You Rather, Lady in the Lake. I mean, this guy's actually been on a few things. He was in Dependence Day. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I got no idea.
I'm just hoping that it's like Asylum's version of Independence Day. Without a Trace. Let's see. Ghost of F. Scott Fitzgerald. I mean, he did 2 episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark also.
Yeah, he was on Law and Order, but he was also on Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Oh, did he get raped or did he do the raping? Let's take a guess. And I'll find
it's a 50-50 shot. I mean,
I'm gonna say he did the raping. He seems like the type.
Oh
all
my
right,
God.
that's horrible. Did you miss me, Jeff?
I really did. I really did.
No. So who else we got in this one? We got Chris Wilding as Perch. He played as Perch. He was in Scary Movie, The Outer Limits.
Oh, I know who he was in Scary Movie now. He was one of the guys doing the "What's that?" on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, he was in one of the greatest shows ever.
I see it. I see it. As soon as you said it, my eyes I went, "Oh shit!"
Right?
He played young man in Nightman.
That's all I needed to see. So, Chris Wilding, Perch, my new favorite person in this episode.
Yep. We don't even need to know what else he did.
No,
he was on Nightman.
Don't even care. We got
being on Nightman is like better than having an Oscar.
I mean, it's right up there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised they just don't call them Nightmans.
They should.
They should. And
be way more recognized internationally.
Make him black with one red eye.
Would fucking love that so much.
Me too. We also got Tommy Meze. I don't know. He played Bobby. This is basically the only thing he ever acted in. He was also doing some work with a sound editor when he was a boom operator for a short called 10 Count.
Yeah,
which looks...
A boxer fights both his conscious and subconscious as his opponent knocks him down in the ring, leaving him only a temporary 10 count to make a life-changing choice.
Sounds stupid.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. We also have Natalie Hamill-Roy as Jeff's mom. And holy fucking hell does she blow up. She blew up, and it was like her nose grew with her. It's fucking insane. Ah,
Oh, good. People talk about glow ups. She had a blow up.
I mean, for
Oh,
real.
man.
She's been in a few things though. She was in Mommy, Polytechnic. She was in a bunch of French shit. Nobody watched it.
Yeah, you could pick up on her French accent too when she was talking.
Right.
Like she
She
tried to hide it, but not very well.
she was in a short in 2000, which I want to check out, called Ultimate G's. Oh, never mind. It's a flying movie. I thought it was something else. That looks really stupid. It's like, man, she would be an Ultimate G, but no, she's
Like this looks like it should be
really
something
not.
that was on the like the VHS played before you watched Thunderpants. I know Thunderpants was made like way
Right.
after the VHS, but that's what I'm picking up here.
Right.
It's like maybe you go to see certain movies and they play the cartoons before the main feature. That's what I'm seeing here of this trailer because I went to the page. That's what I'm getting off this. This is like the pre-show bullshit.
Right. It gives me vibes of like a modern Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in a weird way.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't know. In other words, I'm pretty sure it's retarded.
It's like a shittier version of Anakin and the pod race.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like the pod race if it was on the spectrum. It's like- that's- you know,
Holy shit.
I got
Oh
a
god, I've missed this so fucking much.
I got a good
Oh.
friend of mine. He would say it tickles his tism. You know, that's what it is.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So anyways, Jeff, you haven't been here in a while. Why don't you tell us a
I've
little
not.
bit about this episode?
All right. So we have these two friends. They're wanting, Perch and Jeff. Perch kind of looks like that dumbass metalhead kid you knew in school. And Jeff looks like the exact opposite. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
But they're trying to make a band. They play music together, but they can't figure out what they want to do. In the midst of trying to figure out music, they go down into what was it like? Was it a basement or like an
Oh,
office?
it was a basement.
It was a basement,
It
right?
was an office basement.
They go into Jeff Dad's office basement because he works for. Did they even
NASA.
say was it NASA?
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
even
just
know.
making
It was
that up.
like
It was a
some.
Peabody project.
Yeah, he was working on something called the Peabody Project.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys have like this giant satellite dish in their backyard. The dad's got what, like
300
12
channels at
computers?
least. Oh, that's a lot
This
of
guy with like a
channels.
shit ton of channels and a shit ton of computers, like old school computers, like
The good ones.
90-pound monitors.
Right.
No wonder
Right.
he had it in the basement because it wouldn't have fit anywhere else in the house.
Right. Running like Windows ME.
Yeah. So they're down there trying to figure out their music thing. And Jeff's little brother Bobby starts like, "Hey, are you down there?" And basically it's like, "Hey, I got to go upstairs and deal with my shitty little brother. Don't touch any of this shit. And when I come back, we'll work on some more music." Well, Perch is dumb, so he starts messing around with the computers because he found a file talking about the Peabody project. So he decides to log in and find out what's going on. He randomly enters some coordinates into the computer and then sends a musical message out, which gets picked up by something and they send a message back. Now, I don't remember what was the message back anything I don't remember.
Wait, what?
The message that he received back after he sent out that musical message,
What about it?
Did it do anything? Was it musical notes back? I don't
Yeah, it
remember
was
what it
just musical
was.
notes back.
It was okay. That's what I
Yeah.
thought, but I'm like, did it say something, or was it just? Oh, that's right.
No,
It was just music. Because then
that was all it was.
that's what he told. That's what Jeff heard as well. It's like, what is this song? What is this? So they're like, okay, we can't tell anybody. Jeff's parents come home and they're like, hey, we told you not to do something and you did it anyway. It's because he gave his brother ice cream before he went to bed. Which, I mean, that kid was way too old to like have half the ice cream on his fucking face. Unless he's just
You
a
would
dumb
think
kid. Unless he's just a dumb kid.
he was.
I mean, he actually was.
He was a dumb kid.
So I don't even. Was it? God, I'm having a hard time doing this. This has been a while since I've had to do this shit.
I know. I'm
And I
happy
watched
you're
the
doing
episode.
it. He says he did.
So
I mean, I watched it with him. I know he did. Yeah.
the next day, they're like, okay, what are we going to do about this whole thing? Like, we can't tell anybody, but. And Jeff's mom is like, hey, I'm leaving. Make sure you watch your brother. Oh, by the way, I can't find the dog.
Right. With her huge shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Very, very huge shoulder pads.
I mean,
Sorry.
these were practically 80 shoulder pads in the 90s. So
Yeah, but I mean,
she had
French
these for a
people
while.
are. That's just the way
Yeah,
French people
they're
are.
behind. They're behind.
Yeah, one day they'll catch up, but not today.
So as it turns out, the dog gets captured in this weird predator-like net. It's not even that cool. It's basically like what a spirit Halloween spider web that they looks like it's glowing.
Basically,
Yeah, it looks like a spider web net type thing. The dog gets captured. So as these three are out looking for the dog, Perch and Jeff come across Montana's toy. They're like, "Oh, that's the dog." They're like, "Oh, but it's not covered in slobber," which like that that didn't need to be said. But anyway,
you're right.
they left Bobby behind. Like, hey, you stay here. We're gonna go look for the dog. Well, in typical dumb kid fashion, he starts playing t-ball by himself, hitting what he called a home run, which I'm gonna argue was really just a foul ball.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
let's be honest.
T-ball.
Yeah,
Like he wasn't even that great.
it
He
was no
didn't make
home
it
run.
nowhere.
This was just a device for him to go off into the woods on his own. And now Bobby is captured in the same kind of net. But, he didn't seem too scared. Oh no, get away, please don't. There wasn't a better take. You couldn't have just brought in a different kid. You couldn't have ADR'd something. Just had him scream, no, something.
Why would they do that?
It's like, oh no, Mr. Alien, don't take me away.
I mean, this sounds better, I guess. They, yeah, they didn't really try.
So Bobby's captured. Perch and Jeff are trying to figure out what happened to Montana, what happened to Bobby. I think basically this is where they start hearing, they're calling out for Bobby. They're hearing a voice repeat it back to them, which is almost like a play on that Predator thing where it's like, you ugly motherfucker, that whole thing.
Right.
So they're like, okay, this is creepy. From here on out, we see they're trying to figure out what's going on, wondering what's happening. They go, I think at this point, they go back to the basement office and see that there's a bunch more messages that they've missed. And they see that not only has one spaceship or whatever landed, now there's a second one coming. I missed a whole part where Perch got captured, didn't I?
Yeah,
yeah.
you did.
See. In the lead up to that, and all of this, they're trying to figure out what happened. Perch ends up getting captured. He gets stuck in one of the nets. inside the house, mind you. Jeff comes to find him and just sees a net, and it looked like you said, it looked like he had been fried because there were like scorch marks on that net because it
Yeah.
was glowing yellow, and then when he saw it, it was like white with like scorch marks all over it. So leads you to believe that Perch burned up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I believe this is where Jeff goes out into the woods and finds a weird door that doesn't open all the way. Weird alien. This man, I didn't care for this one, so it's hard for me to synopsis. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway,
I was gonna
it's
say
a weird
it does
door that
sound like
leads.
you're having a hard time with this
Yeah,
episode.
and I watched the damn thing. I know what happened,
I know,
but I'm
I was there
remembering
with
things out
you.
of order. It's 2 weeks off, and I get all fucked up.
I mean,
I think actually Jeff and Perch both found this door in the middle of the woods, this metallic door that didn't open. I think they threw in Montana's ball and then it got thrown back at them. So like, okay, what the hell's going on? Then after this, Perch gets captured. Jeff's trying to figure out what's happening. Runs out into the backyard woods area, gets caught in a net, well, holds on to a net and then finagles himself out of his jacket.
as you do.
Goes back to this door, figures out how to get inside, realizes his brother and Perch are trapped in this alien spaceship. Perch tells him, "Oh, what was it? A D sharp, D minor, D major? I don't know. One of the D notes,
D
because they
sharp.
use tones to communicate and open these tubes that they're in. So it goes, if you hit a D sharp, not to be confused with the B sharps from The Simpsons, hit a D sharp, it'll open the tubes.
Jesus fuck.
So Jeff goes back to his house, grabs the most 90s tape player you have ever seen, the most 90s radio cassette, throws in a cassette, runs back after he hears that, oh yeah, here's the D sharp noise. Runs back. The tape doesn't work at first, but after shaking and patting it for like 2 seconds, works just fine. Plays it. These guys get out of the tubes. They go back to the house, go into the basement, realize there's 5 messages they have missed from whatever. There's now another ship on the screen coming down to Earth, and they see that it arrives. Only what happens is they go out, they encounter 2 aliens. Well, it turns out it's a mother that came down getting her kid, because the message they sent in their language was, "We are toys." So the kid wanted to go play. They're
Yes.
like, "Well, we're not toys." She's like, "Yeah, but that's what the message said. So he's a kid. He's as dumb as you guys. So, sorry for the misunderstanding. We're going to leave now." Apparently, the dad believed all this when they told him, and he didn't get mad. He was so happy that they made contact and that his Peabody project worked. There's no evidence. Why would you believe him?
Yeah, I wouldn't believe any kid. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
And then Perch
Kids
and
are
Jeff
liars.
Perch and Jeff have inspiration for the shittiest song. What, we're not toys. It's really bad. And it ends with nobody getting in trouble. And it's basically just a kid ran away to play with toys, an alien kid. And then his mom had to go pick him up.
But they were sweet toys, right? No.
I mean, I myself would have left the little brother. I would have taken him back.
I mean, I'm surprised they just didn't kill the little brother, but I mean,
Yeah.
what can you do?
At the very least, get your friend out, knock out your brother, put him back inside the tube. Because I'm sure if you hit a D sharp again, it would go back, or you just figure it out and leave. And then tell the parents, oh, he ran off, or he exploded or something. Whatever.
Right? You don't know
Who
what
cares?
happened to him. He's just gone forever now.
Yeah. So that's the half-assed, really shitty synopsis for this episode. As I give it, I apologize. Fuck, I'm off my game.
I like it. I like it.
I'm so off my game.
I wish every synopsis was like this.
You never know. You never know. I may have completely lost my ability to do this now.
I mean, even if you did, I'm okay with it because it makes me happy. It's the little things, Jeff. It's the little things. Oh, all right.
I'm just irritated because I watched this episode.
Yeah, and it's like you forgot the entire thing.
Yeah. It's like that's how much of an impression it left on me. Like
So
it wasn't terrible, but it just
wasn't
didn't hold my
great.
attention. I guess that's
mean,
why it didn't really grasp me in any way.
that's weird because I thought it would. I thought it would grab you all sorts of ways.
I mean,
But
it didn't grab me in the ways that count.
I mean, that's probably fair.
Which is probably good because it's a kid's show and I shouldn't be.
Yeah, well,
wanting
that's that's valid. So, anyways, slash your friends in here. The plot of this episode, which involves music being used to make contact with aliens, is a reference to the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which is an iconic movie. There's been many iconic classic movies involve non-hostile aliens, like The Day They're Stood Still, and it came from outer space. I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but there's a sci-fi movie from 2009 called Alien Trespass. I had seen hostile aliens to be friendly. No, I have not seen that, but I do get a lot of the references that you're talking about, though, prior to that.
Yeah, I've not seen Alien Trespass, but I've heard of it. And I've not seen Close Encounters either.
You haven't seen Close Encounters?
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's one of those that I didn't know about it
well,
growing up until
luckily your sex change is fully complete, so now you can watch good stuff.
That's true.
You have no excuse now. You can't be like, well, I was perioding all over the place.
Oh, I can still do that.
It's all right. That's fair.
I can just now projectile shoot it out.
Oh, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
You still put a tampon in it?
No, just a cork.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let it pop.
I'm gonna
like
ring a line of paintings with it.
I like that. I'll pay for a painting.
Just kind of.
It's called Jeff Art. We don't tell anybody what it's made out of. Fuck me. All right, so I have to ask,
if you want, but that's not this show. God damn.
Does the other show make more money? Probably not.
God, we're gonna do an OnlyFans now, aren't we? Jesus Christ.
I mean,
what's wrong with me? I missed 2 weeks and I'm the one making.
I mean, hey, I didn't have to do it this time.
It's been building. Grapist.
I love the grapist.
What a grape you in your mouth.
She was asking for it. All right, so I'm trying to find this episode again on IMDb because I accidentally closed it off. You know, this one got a 6.6 out of 10.
I see that. I mean, it's not what I would give it.
Well, funny enough, that's what I was going to ask. What would you give this, Jeff?
I'm going to have to say a 4 out of 5. Or 4.5. 4.5. Sorry.
4.5.
I meant to say 4.5. That's a 4 out of 5. That's not 4.5. It's only because it didn't really grasp my attention. There were some cool things there. I get what they were doing. It just, I don't know, for some reason it seemed very cliche.
I can see that.
I did like the twist at the end where it was like the mom coming to pick up the kid instead of like just an alien going, "Oh, I got your message and I thought it was playtime." It was a kid who totally misinterpreted it and ran off.
And nobody should be playing with children. That's fucking weird. So weird.
I mean, but this was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the least weird thing.
But
weren't they like raping kids left and right and shit?
I mean, it was several years later, but
are you sure?
Just a couple years later, I think. Maybe Shit.
Yeah, but they did like a lot of raping though, right? Like it wasn't like a little bit. It wasn't like every fucking kid that worked for them for a long time. Just like
I know of one for sure who was. I think the others were just put in uncomfortable situations on camera, like
who?
opening a yogurt and it like spraying on someone's face, like they just took a facial. Weird shit like that.
I mean, that's
Let's see
normal.
here. Oh shit. Okay, so some of this might have been happening around the time this is going because I just looked up the show All That, which was one of the shows in that documentary. They were talking about weird shit going on. Yeah, that
Yeah.
started in '94.
So,
So
so all these kids were raped.
there was some overlap going on.
They were
Yeah, I
overlapped
didn't
and raped.
realize. Yeah, what is it?
Oh, poor little Canadian kids. I mean, what can you do? I mean, they were asking for it.
Yeah, talk about you can't do that on television.
Jesus fuck. Yeah. I should say allegedly they were raped. We don't really know. They could
That's
have been
that's that's
raped.
fair. That's fair. They could have been.
Right.
It's very possible that they were, but
Right. But they might have given consent. Right.
uh, I don't
No, I'm not gonna go with that one.
I don't think they could give consent legally, but
Are you sure?
I'm not up on the laws, but I'm pretty sure.
Interesting. Interesting. So, like on a scale from like 1 to 10, how sure are you they got raped?
And
Is
like a 0.5.
this the first time
Same
you had
rating as
to...
God, this is I'm having to rate whether they got diddled. Jesus Christ!
Right, right.
Or at
Well,
this point, should we call it diddied?
I mean, you could. I have a hard time calling that guy Diddy. He's always gonna be Puff Daddy to me.
That guy went through so many names. I'm like, no wonder he's got. It's. I mean, it makes more sense now. He was trying not to get caught with all this shit.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna say that changing your name doesn't mean you're gonna get caught with some of the shit he got caught with.
I mean, dude, and I heard recently. I don't know if you've heard any of this stuff going on from the trial or whatever. He would eat cheeseburgers with applesauce on them. Like that's psychopath behavior. Immediately, they should have like had his ass locked up.
I
Like
mean,
immediately.
with applesauce on them,
Yeah. Apparently, he loved applesauce and would eat it with everything and even put it on cheeseburgers. I'm
really?
like, yo, I don't care how much he's paying you.
Was it unsweetened applesauce or with cinnamon?
I don't really know.
Because
They
I
didn't go
mean,
into details, but I'm like,
not gonna say there's a huge difference, but there is a difference.
I know there's a difference. But it's like, I would not want applesauce on a cheeseburger. Apparently, he would eat it with damn near everything. They
Huh.
would even like take it with him on international tours and flights or whatever, so he could have it overseas because they didn't have applesauce. They would take
They,
American
they,
ketchup
they,
because
they,
they didn't like European tomato sauce
they
ketchup.
didn't have applesauce everywhere.
Apparently not, and they didn't
I'm
have the
gonna call
ketchup.
bullshit.
I'm like, so he's like a 2-year-old. I want
I
applesauce. I want ketchup. Like,
I mean, some of that I understand because I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm as strict into it, but I like applesauce.
yeah,
You
I like
know,
applesauce.
I'm
It
not
pairs with
gonna
some things well.
rape for it or nothing, but I mean,
Yeah, I'm not gonna get myself like a really good cheeseburger from somewhere and then ruin it by slathering it in applesauce.
I mean, mm, guess it would depend where I got the cheeseburger from. I mean, there are situations where I would
Okay.
say it might be okay.
There are probably situations where it would probably mask the shitty taste of a really poor quality burger.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I'm really not sure. I'm probably not the right
Yeah.
person to really even know that, to be honest with you. Um,
Last comment that came.
might have been.
That was
So,
that was what he called the mayonnaise on his cheeseburger.
oh, he loved his mayonnaise. So, I guess if I had to rate this episode, I'm kind of like right with you, like 4.5. I mean, I'd go up to a 5 too. I mean, I guess I do like an alien story.
Yeah.
I didn't care for these aliens. They had really weird hips. It's like they rode horses for many years.
It was really weird. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know if they just decided that was cool because it almost looked like where they were halfway through transitioning to full forms, and then they were like, "Nah, halfway's fine."
right. Well, I mean,
It looked almost unfinished to me.
yeah, I don't know. Those weird transitioning things, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was 96, so
Oh, I remember 96.
I don't remember much of 96.
Yeah, well, you were doing heroin.
I mean, that's fair.
No, I'm
I
joking.
remember seeing Independence Day while on heroin. That was a trip. Whew.
Independence Day as yeah, I mean, I can't imagine watching that one
I
on
wasn't on.
heroin, but
I wasn't on
I mean, it's
heroin.
cool
God
if you
damn.
were. I mean, I have no preference to
I
that.
mean, 96. Jesus, how old was I?
Fucking
Fuck.
young. I was 8.
Damn. Let me see.
You know, you can't even figure this out.
Holy shit, man! I can't. It's like I was born. I was born in 79.
Okay.
In 89, I would be 10.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, wait, 89, 7. So it's fucking 16,
17.
17. Yeah, I was like 16, 17. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably 16 since it came out in the summer. So
Probably.
fuck.
Jeez, math's hard. So I will say
Man.
we do have some episodes coming up. The next one might be a little bit boring, The Tale of the Vacant Lot. If I remember correctly, some asshole just filmed a parking lot for a half hour and just made an episode.
That's what I was thinking too. Is that it was just footage of a parking lot.
Right. Then we got an episode that I do really like, The Tale of the Door Unlocked. And I could be thinking
Okay.
of a different episode, but if I'm correct, and that means there's probably like a 50-50 chance. I believe this is a Sardo episode.
Oh.
And might be one of the last ones we get with Sardo.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, since we're
Well,
coming to the end.
yeah.
No.
What can you do? Well, end of season 5. Then we go into our first revival. Ugh. And then the next one, and yeah. We'll be flying through these pretty quick, though. But I mean, there's still a couple of good episodes in this season. I mean,
Mhm.
honestly, we've went through a lot of the shit ones, but we got Door Unlocked. I remember Badge was okay, and I remember Night Shift being okay. I do not remember Jagged Sign, but it sounds fucking awful. So I mean, I don't have high hopes. But
Yeah, the few names that caught my attention on this last little bit were Door Unlocked and Night Shift. And Tale of Badge, because I'm like, what could that be? So those three have me intrigued just on the name alone. I haven't looked anything up about them.
yeah,
So
I mean, some are good, some are bad. I mean, you know how it is.
I
It's
mean,
Are You Afraid of the Dark? What can you do?
yeah, exactly. Not every episode's going to be perfect.
No, but it'd be nice if some of them were.
I'm really looking forward to the last episode of the season, The Tale of the Warriors of Virtue.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one. I'm very excited for that one too, because I'm
I
finally gonna
think
make
I
you
think
watch
that one
it.
I think that one has Vink in it, right?
Yes. Yes.
God, I fucking wish.
That'd make that movie. I'm kind of nervous because I've talked it up so much that like now I got this weird feeling like because it's been a while since I watched it. It's like this movie's gonna suck dick.
You ever had that experience? You go back with a movie that you remember fondly, and you go back and you're
Yeah.
like, hmm, why did I like this at all?
Yeah. More times than not. Like, did you ever see what was it, the Demonic Toys movie? That was
I've
one of
seen
them.
clips from Demonic
Yeah,
Toys.
that was one of them for me. I remember that one being
I can
so
see that.
fun, and it wasn't. But then again, I've had other movies where I loved them growing up, and I still love them to this day, like
Oh
Ernest
yeah,
Stupid.
that's the majority. There's not really many. Like I remember seeing the original Puppet Master as a kid, and I was like,
Never?
what? It was the opposite. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is fucking weird. Like the leech woman stuck out in my head, and I'm like, this movie's just fucking weird. Now I go back and watch the original Puppet Master. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Exactly what Full Moon meant to do. So yeah,
Yeah,
I really enjoy it. It's fucking stupid fun.
I love it. It's the way it should be.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen any of the other Puppet Master movies though.
I mean, that might be for the best.
I did see the reboot from a few years ago, and I thought that
Ooh,
was okay.
you did?
Now, mind
Interesting.
you, I've only seen the original and none of the sequels, so I have really nothing else to compare it to. So there could be sequels in there that make that one look like dog shit.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not saying it's the greatest thing put out there, but I'm like, it's Full Moon. I'm not expecting like this,
Well,
top tier
no, Full Moon does a
thing.
pretty decent job.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of other companies out there that don't do nearly as good.
I will say I like that Full Moon has these franchises that they stick with. They're
Yeah,
not
they
like,
do.
well, we did Puppet Master 1. Okay, we did that one. Let's just move on to something else and just crank out a bunch of shit.
I mean, they do crank out a
I
bunch
mean,
of shit though.
it's like Full Moon and Trauma. There's a lot of shit to wade through. But
Yeah, I'd argue that
there
Full
are those
Moon has
gems that you find. Yeah.
a better like thing to go through. I mean, Trauma has their things that are very very cool. Don't get me wrong, but there's more Full Moon things that I like than
Mhm.
there is Trauma. But the things that I do
Yeah.
like from Trauma, I do like. You know, but
Yeah. Trauma is like hit and miss. And I think Full Moon is more, they're not so much hit and miss. It's like there's something you'll find within the Full Moon pantheon of films that you'll enjoy. Whether that's the Evil Bong series or like the Ginger Dead Man movies, the
right,
Puppet Master films, and then
I
anything in between.
I do feel that Full Moon has stepped into like almost a softcore porn thing though.
Yeah, yeah, I
You know what
kind
I'm
of feel
talking
that.
about?
Some of
Yeah.
those later Evil Bong movies that I've seen is basically that.
I haven't watched a lot
It's
of those. The Evil Bong movies really didn't do much for me, to be honest with you.
I was watching it because I was like, you know what? I don't know what else to watch right now. I just want to see what the fuck is going on. And I think we watched three of them in a row that were all set. They all had the exact same set, the exact same cast, and it was basically an excuse to get really bad racist jokes and tits filmed. That was basically it.
Tell a bad racist joke.
It wasn't, it was more of a visual joke because it was these figures they were selling of like racial stereotypes. Hmm.
Yeah.
That actually they were selling on their website. They were actually selling these things that they were promoting in the film. So they were
Really?
promoting their own shit in the film as part of the story. So I was like, you know what? This is some Gene Simmons level of promotion. Like we're gonna make anything and just
Eh,
like, Gene Simmons would put Kiss's name on a butt plug if it would make him $1 million.
I mean, you're not wrong at all.
I mean,
Like,
hell, they had the Kiss coffin,
I mean, I
which
wish
doubled
all
as
of
an
them
ice
were
ice
coffin.
cooler, as an ice chest.
Something
I
like
don't know.
that. I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not a Kiss person.
neither am I. I don't understand it.
I
I mean,
mean,
more power to anyone that gets it, but
not really.
I feel like, in my own opinion, I recently kind of discovered the band Ghost. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Ghost or anything,
All right,
but I feel like they do what Kiss was trying to do way
better.
better and have much more musical talent.
That's not saying a lot, though.
I mean, true, but it's like Kiss if they
I mean,
actually, you
Turks
know,
had more musical talent. Kiss is
that's
kind of
true. That's true.
they're
And
basically
he also had the
bubblegum
hair,
pop.
the very 90s, very
Yeah.
90s metal hair that like came out and just went to here. Made him
Well,
look like a mushroom head, kind of.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Tons of people had that kind of hair though at that time.
I mean, it was sexy. I
I
wish I
mean,
had that kind of hair.
I had to pause the show for a second to gather my composure. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh fuck, what the hell?
all right, all right. So, yeah, we should probably wrap up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get put on a fucking list.
Yeah, but it'd be a fun one.
I'm gonna end up
Fun
in
for
Gitmo.
Jesus fuck. Well, what else do we got? Hey, check out talesfromthepodcast.com. You got links to Skewered Universe. You got links to the comic book. You got links to video games, all the fucking shit we do and work on. Um,
Yeah.
Throwing it out there. Um, Tales of Shock and Terror 2 is like
Oh.
that far from being finished. There's not a lot of work left for that.
Nice.
So that should be a fun one. The first one sold pretty good, so I'm happy with the way that's going, and hopefully that this next one does a little bit better. Considering that, from what I'm hearing from everybody who has seen some teaser stuff, how incredible it looks.
I'm
So
excited for that. I'm excited for that. I can't wait.
yeah, I mean we got some shit going with it, some fun things. So I mean, hopefully people like it. If not, you can fuck yourself. It wasn't for you.
Exactly.
Jeff, you have anything to promote or talk about before we get out of here?
No, we're on a temporary hiatus with Dog Rehab right now from Skewered Universe. But when we come back, we're going to be talking about the latest season of Black Mirror that came out. Got a couple other things we've been tossing around too, so there'll be some fun stuff after that. But right now, it's just a break from everything so we can get that handled. And then once that's done, we'll be back to recording. So hopefully in the next few weeks.
Awesome.
But I will be back here every Saturday now.
Every Saturday
Every
for
Saturday.
the rest of his life.
I'll be here. As we begin dancing living, or you get busy dying. Or you watch children and wonder why you're feeling things.
What the fuck?
All right. Yeah, we're ending up on that list. It's like, and we already fucking got fucking kicked
I
off.
come back and I completely go off the fucking rails. I can't synopsize an episode, and I'm making the worst jokes.
It's like you're being me, but 10 times worse. Which I'm okay with. It
I
doesn't
mean,
bother me at
yeah,
all.
it was bound to happen at some point.
I mean, eventually I knew it was gonna rub off on you. And you're gonna be like, fuck it, rape all the children.
I mean, I was hoping he'd roll off on me a lot sooner, but
yeah, that's a different kind of rub off. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Jeff,
let's do it.
Is there anything you want to hear on our way out?
Oh, you know what? Surprise me. Surprise me.
Surprise you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate every fucking one of you motherfuckers out there.
We really do.
We do. And
We'd appreciate it more if you bought the video game
Yeah,
and the comic book.
or other stuff. All
Yeah.
of it. You know.
Buy anything,
Check out
support
our
us all
Patreon.
around.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? I at least care about you all enough to let you listen to this. So have yourselves a great night, and we'll see you next week.